Welcome to Fletch Flips. Last weekend we put up a video on 3 Carhartt coats that we got from a thrift store here locally, and we put them up for auction. We're back here to show you the results, so let's go. All right, here we are buying this first jacket that I'm going to show you what it brought in the auction at the thrift store. If you remember correctly, we paid $12 for this jacket, and wait till you see what it brings at the auction. Here we go. All right, these coats did pretty darn good. Excited about it. The first one here, which is the denim Carhartt with the Aztec blanket lining in it, we started this auction at $57.77, and it had a bunch of watchers, 116 views, and they don't list how many watchers it had, but it was up to 32 watchers. I thought this thing might rock out even more, but keep in mind we only paid $12 for this coat. It had 5 bids, and it started out at $57.77, went $58, $61, $63, $64, and then ended up at $65 and sold. So not all bad for that first jacket. I'll tell you that. I'm happy with that. So it sold, they paid, and I'm going to ship it tomorrow morning. And now for the second coat, the chore coat. Little larger coat, different, same color, quilt lined in this one. Very, very nice clean coat. And we put it up for auction, so let's see what it did. All right, here's the chore coat. We started the auction on this chore coat at $47.77. We had 30 some views on it, but we got no bidders, so it did not sell. But it will. I've sold these before, so I raised the price to $57.77 as just a regular eBay listing. Gives me a little bit of wiggle room. We paid $18 for this coat. It'll probably bring the $57.77. It just needs more time. I didn't want to put it back up for auction because I've sold these before, and that's pretty much about what I get for them. So let's just get it and skip the auction. Wasn't all bad, though. When it does sell, paid $18, it'll still make money. Boy, just wait till you see what this next one brings. It's unbelievable. Very, very nice, called Detroit jacket. It's a Carhartt, but they bring some bucks. So let's check it out. Here we are buying the Big Daddy. Really a nice coat. It's got a nice distressed look to it. They just love it. But this is a popular one, the Detroit jacket. We're to the Big Daddy. And we're going to start off with what the auction did. We listed this on November 3rd at 7:27 a.m. Pacific time. We live in Michigan, so that's 10:27 on a Sunday morning. And it started picking up steam right away. It didn't take long to get the first bid. Our first bid came that very morning at 3:03 our time, and it continued to go. 3 bids on Sunday. Then we went to Monday. We got 3 bids. It was up to $55, $58 on the 5th, 60, 62, 65, 67, 70, 80, 85, 92, 95, 98 on November 8th. What was that? Thursday, I think. $100, 110, 110, 01. Someone's max bid must have been there. That's why it printed only 1 penny, because they wouldn't take a minimum bid like that. $115.50, $120. I've never been able to understand how eBay does this, how 120 bid from November 8th comes up after November 9th bids, but I don't care. They raise the amount of money we're going to get. It finished at $121. Incredible. It's just amazing what these things will do. There's the jacket. Distressed, got a couple of holes in it, a little fraying here. Be on the lookout for these. I mean, these things bring bucks. Here's the key to it, is that Dearborn, Michigan. When they're made in Dearborn, this had, well, it must have been on the other side, the Union label, that it was made by Union. And they just bring money. Quilt lining, they got pockets on the insides, just to help you out here, because if you come across one, you got to know what it is. But that label has a lot to do with it. Dearborn, Michigan. You know, look at the frame and everything. It just doesn't matter. This is actually a really nice one. Some of these coats that you look at on, just look on eBay, pull up Carhartt Detroit jacket. And it's amazing what they'll still bring in ratty condition. It's incredible. Here we go. I pulled some up for you. Here's one they're asking $220. Now, I guess any one that is made in Dearborn is a Detroit jacket, but I like the ones that kind of look like bomber jackets. Look at the prices they're asking. There aren't very many of them on here. Let's take a look at sold. See if we can find any sold comps. Right there. New with tags. Oh my goodness. $179 for that bad dog. See, here's one that's really ratty. $81. It was sold at auction. Look at this thing. 33 bids. It's just faded and worn and just atrocious. But they still bring money. Oh, there's the tag. See here? Dearborn, Michigan. I believe that's the key. I'm no expert on these. All I know is every one that I've bought, we have sold, which is what I like. So there you go. Here's some more. Here's one that brought $300. It's gray. Whoa. Let's go highest to lowest. Let's do that. Let's just see how money the big boys bend. Now, these I got to wonder. Red, $6,500. I always question, well, maybe the red ones do bring big money. Well, not $6,500. Well, it was brand new. These are used. And let's see here. Jeez. These can't all be fakes. If you find a red one, I didn't know they made red ones, but I'm learning something right along with you. I love this. I will be on the lookout. It's a big, big bolo. This one's a little ratty looking. It brought $745. Look at this. Unbelievable. Well, that's enough of that. We got $121 for it, plus the shipping. We got shipping on the other one also. I marked the shipping up $5. I do dimensions on it, do the weight, and just do it all and mark it up $5. Got to make a little bit of money for packaging it. You got packaging material and time, so you got to get paid. So overall, they did pretty darn good.